What's up, everybody? This is Chris from Legends Beware. I'm back in the North Georgia mountains where I found that disemboweled dead deer carcass in the river next to that crazy looking foot sign. We had that handprint in the bank. We had all kinds of stuff going on, so I like to come back here once in a while, see if I can't find anything else compelling. Okay, so I'm in the area where that deer was, the dead deer in the river. It's probably about 100 feet that way. And then the foot sign that was in that bank was down there, maybe 50 feet or so, give or take. So awesome. I love when I get lucky like this. That was sweet. So rare to get to see deer or any large wildlife when you're out here. Makes it worth the trip already. Either something fell out of a tree right there, or something was thrown in the water right there. So right after those deer went back into the wood line, sounded like a huge rock or something hit the water, much closer to me than the deer. A couple years ago, I was out here talking to the camera. Same thing happened. I thought something was thrown into the water. When I looked at the camera later, I looked at the footage later, it was a fish had jumped. Just perfectly timed, I thought, and it was kind of eerie. But this just happened again, and I'm not sure what it was, but it just sounded like a big rock hitting the water. The second or two after the deer went back into the wood line, I hope I caught it. I don't even at this point know if it was video or audio, if I got it on either yet, but hopefully I did. Trippy either way. They're back out there. They're right there. They came back. They're coming. Oh, that was awesome. They're coming right towards me. I gotta climb down here because there's a baby with them, and I don't want Mom to kick my ass. I could hear them all around me, but they probably just smelled me and kept their distance and just kind of veered up the side of the mountain instead of hugging the river trail. I'm probably better off. Right over here is where that big splash came from, right when the deer went back into the wood line down there. There is an impression over there, but looking on my little screen it's hard to see if it's anything worthwhile, but when I get it back and edit it and look at it on the computer, I might be able to see a little more. But I'm gonna head back up this ridge to where I left the Ranger, get my backpack, head back down up above the river, set up camp, make a little dinner, and go from there. I got my backpack. Just gonna try to find a good spot to set up a little camp. I just got a little one-man backpacking tent because I got sick of sleeping in a hammock. I almost froze to death on Springer Mountain a while back, so I'm gonna try a tent. I was so tired, I didn't even start a fire. Just came in here and passed out for a while. It's getting dark. In a little bit, I'm going to go out and just look around, maybe try some tree knocks just to have some fun. Because the way I feel, I'm so exhausted. I feel once I fall asleep, I'm going to wake up till noon tomorrow. I don't want to miss all the fun. So I'm going to take a little hike around here once it gets a little darker out. Bust out the night vision. See if we hear any critters over all these crickets. So loud. Like so loud. I'm just gonna go back to the tent. Try to stay awake and just listen without making a bunch of noise like a knucklehead out here tripping everywhere and whatnot. See what happens. So humid. Brutal. I should have done this 2 months ago. I turn off the camera for a little while, turn off the infrared, and just lay low. The river's right down there. I'm gonna go a different way and try to get a vantage point from a little up, a little higher up. All right, people. It's time for a cheeseburger. Had a great wildlife adventure, but like a million people before me and a million people after me, I did not encounter any legendary beasts. Officially. But I had some fun.